Body scanning is a extremely valuable skill, because no matter where you are and no matter how stressed out you are, how much pressure you're under, how frightened you are, how anxious about the coronavirus you are, how worried about not having enough money you are, how worried about your loved ones, etc., etc., etc. No matter how angry you are at your wife or husband or children, no matter what it is, no matter what you're thinking, no matter what you're feeling, no matter what you're feeling emotionally, no matter what you're feeling physically. Maybe you have really bad back pain. Maybe you have a history with your back pain that makes you worried. Will this get worse? Will I have to have surgery? Will I have to have time off work? Anything. You can always do body scanning, and it's easier than meditation in a way, and it puts you into an extremely relaxed state. I recommend body scanning to all of my patients with anxiety disorders, with anxious personality types, with anger issues, with insomnia, with tension headaches, migraines, chronic pain, lots of other things, irritable bowel syndrome. Because when you do body scanning, you consciously relax your body from head to toe. Body scanning used to be called progressive relaxation. There are different ways to do body scanning. I learned it first in 1972 in the course of my study of Yoga Asana. And at the end of every yoga class, when we did the corpse pose, Shavasana, we would always do body scanning. Then when I studied Chinese medicine and I studied Tai Chi and Taoism and Qigong, then I learned another way of doing it from Tai Chi. I'm going to demonstrate the method I learned from yoga today first. So you can do this lying on your back or sitting down. You could do it standing if you wanted. There'd be no reason to, though. So take a moment, drop into your body, notice the sensation of your body in real time, in this moment in space and time. How does your body feel sitting in the chair? For example, as I did that, I noticed that my hands were tense, and I relaxed them. I'm adjusting my chair. So make sure you're comfortable. And now bring your awareness, your mind's eye, your attention, your focus. Gently bring your attention to the toes of your feet, all 10 toes at once. Start at the tips of the toes and slowly move your awareness through the toes, the area around the toenails and under the toenails, all the way to the base of the toes. So what you're doing is you're paying attention to the feedback, the physical sensations, the feedback that you get in your brain through the sensory nervous system, which involves lots of things, proprioception, and you just notice what you're feeling in your toes. And as you move to the base of all the toes, to the balls of the feet, take a moment and notice the sensation in the spaces of the toes. Start with the space between the big toe and the second toe, second and third, third and fourth, fourth and fifth. Now move up your feet from the base of the toes, space between the toes, balls of the feet. Move up through the soles of the feet and pay attention to the sensations from the skin through the muscles all the way deep into the bones. Moving up through the arches of the feet to the heel, the bottom of the heel, the back of the heel, the Achilles tendon, deep into the ankle. And what you'll notice is that as you do this, things start to relax. You're not trying to make it relax. It's relaxing simply because you're paying attention. Kind of in the same way as if your little child is going, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, mommy," and you turn to her and say, "What, sweetheart? What can I do for you?" And then she immediately calms down and says, "I just wanted you to look at me." All right, now we're back into the ankles. Feel all the depths of the ankle. There's so many bones in there. It's a very complex joint. Moving up through the bottoms of the feet, the Achilles tendon, the shins, and slowly move through the lower legs. When you do this at home, you can do it as slowly as you want. I will sometimes do this for an entire hour, so I move really slowly. As you move through the lower legs, you might notice an achy sensation if you're old like me. And that's good. It means that you're noticing what's there. And then moving up your legs, the skin, the flesh, the muscles, those big muscles of the calves. Feel whatever you feel there. Deep into the bones, the shins, the tibialis anterior, the muscles in the front of the leg. Keep going all the way up to the knees. And now you get to the knees and notice the kneecap. Notice the sensation deep in the knee joint. Moving up through the knees. Take your time. I find that when I get to joints, I might spend a little more time because there's so much going on in a joint. A lot of feedback. If you get to an area that just won't let you in, as it were, where you're having trouble feeling what's there, or you feel what's there, and it's very tense, you can very gently